Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. If you are new here, welcome. And if you have been here before, welcome back. Now, you guys know that I have not done any videos in a while. There's a lot of explaining and a lot of things that happen in the meantime. So let's just get to the good part first. Now, you'll be seeing me, I'm kind of leaning over like this. I gotta move over just a tad because it is really bright and sunny out. I get a lot of great sunlight here because you see the different background? This is the new house. We have almost moved in. We have some things that we have to go pick up at the old house that a lot of the way things had happened and the move did not go according to plan, which in a way was a big, big blessing. So I'm not going to give any tours of the house yet because it's not in the order the way I want it to be yet. But you can hear it's really quiet right now. Well, it's still cold out. It's April. We had snow this morning, and now it feels like spring is here and it's 53 degrees outside. What? That's like crazy. It was 30 this morning and it's about 53 right now. So yeah, we're hoping spring finally stays spring, but you see that I have my different background. I may or may not be doing some video recording at night because I get a ton of bright light in here. I have a skylight there, a skylight two on that side, and I think two back in this room back here, which this room, if you can see that door, that's the piggy's room. I have the door closed because I have so much stuff in there and I have them in a completely different cage. Long story short, the cage they were in ended up getting broken, busted, the coroplast got busted, the cage got busted. It was a mess and it didn't fit at all, so we just had to go and get something else for them. Ugh, my allergies are really, really killing me right now. But anyway, I am back. I'm going to try to make some more videos as much as I can because there's just so much going on right now. But the month, I would say both February and March were really, honestly, even now, April, have been going. Sorry guys, I apologize for yawning, but February and March did not go as planned for me. I've had so many things going on, but for me, I had some extremely serious health issues, and I'll get into those in a moment. But probably might not be able to see the skylight there, and the light is coming down on this side, so it might make things look a little bit weird. So I apologize for that. I'm still gonna have to learn how to adjust certain things. I have the flash on, which is right in my eyes. It's the only way I could get the light the right way, unless I filmed at night, which would be the only other way for me to record video because you get so much bright light here. But March was a really, really bad month for me health-wise. In the month of March, I'm going to just get right into it with you guys. I had a lot of extreme health issues. Extreme to the point that I thought for sure this was it. And it felt like it at some points. I had a lot of body pain. I mean, I had a ton of pain in both arms, like crazy. And I thought that I was from fibromyalgia. Well, it really wasn't from fibromyalgia. And I wasn't feeling well. So I had seen my rheumatologist on March, I believe it was March 15th or 16th. It was a Tuesday. Yeah. And I had gone to her and I have been having a ton of palpitations, arm pain, neck pain, leg pain. I had it from head to toe. So what happened was I saw my rheumatologist, and she's in Allentown, Pennsylvania at that, she's at that office. That's her main office. So I saw her and I said I was having palpitations. I wasn't feeling well. So she said, go to the urgent care for that particular health system. Went there. They did an EKG on me, and the doctor came in really concerned. She said, "It looks like you had a heart attack." Okay, that was like, scared me a lot. So we went to, she told us which hospital to go to. We went to Lehigh Valley, Cedar Crest. Now, they did not take me seriously at all from the get-go. They just said, okay, I'm in here with this EKG saying I had a heart attack. You should be on it right away and get somebody in there. No, I sat in the waiting room and waited and waited and waited and waited some more. So they got me in the back into the ER, and I was given a bed in the hall. I was given a bag of fluids and some medication for the heart, and that was it. And I was admitted overnight into their observation room, had all the cardiac workup that you could possibly have, and bam, nothing. Nothing. The stress test came back normal. I think it was an echocardiogram, came back normal, and it was just frustrating. And then an NP comes up and says, "You're okay, honey. You just need to reduce the stress in your life." And I was like, "I'm still having these crazy palpitations. If I want to reduce stress in my life, I wouldn't be here." Okay, so then they sent me home, still with the palpitations, still going on like crazy. Fast forward about 8 days. Was it 8 days? Well, I was there the 16th, 17th, 7 days. Okay, so then Saturday night, the 24th, March 24th, I was having a lot of palpitations, like crazy, headache, neck ache, numbness everywhere, arm pain, you name it, I had it. It came and went, sort of. I went to a different hospital locally, and when I went to that hospital, they did the same thing, EKG, and they said something's not right with this EKG. They admitted me, but they said we're going to do the stroke and heart workup. So they did both the stroke, work for both, and the heart. So what happened was I went in, they did the MRI of the brain. They found a brain in there. So yeah, there is a brain in there, guys. So it does work every now and then. But they did the MRI and it was normal. I said, yep, standard routine, normal. Okay, fine. Then they sent in a cardiologist, and he was a little bit off-putting at first, but then I said to him, I had, the routine work. I had the work, the blood work, the troponin, which is normally that comes back when you have damage in your heart, has come back one time abnormal, one time normal. So we didn't know that washed each other out. Then he said, well, we'll want to do the cardiac stress test and the echocardiogram. I said, I just went through this at Lehigh Valley, Cedar Crest. This is a different hospital system. This is St. Luke's Hospital in Bartonsville, PA, or Stroudsburg, PA, same town, but in that area. And so he said, no, what we're going to do is we're going to do the cardiac catheterization, and we're going to see what's going on inside your heart. Now, I had gone in on a Saturday night, so by this time it was Monday before I saw him. So that's 2 nights in the hospital already. So it's like 1, 2, 3 days. They count each one as a day. So I'm working on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That was my 3rd day in the hospital. He does the cardiac catheterization at about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and he went in, and you are awake. If you have never had one of these, you are awake when they do this. Slightly subdued, but awake, wide awake. And he went in, and it's very strange the way they do this. To me, it was strange. Maybe to anybody else, if you had this, you can let me know. Goes in the heart and says, yeah, I can see that you have an 80% blockage in your right, in the artery in the right part of the heart, going directly in. And it's like, oh, didn't know that. No idea that was going on. So he did the angioplasty and then the stent. The stent was put in. That's fine. But what shocked him was that I was still functioning with an 80% blockage. He said it didn't look like there was anything else, anywhere else, but that I could have microvascular disease because I still have some chest pain on the right side more than the left. And, he said, that happens in women more than men, but men usually die of the bigger heart attacks, like sudden, where they have the big ones, but we don't register the same way. Our symptoms are completely different, which I didn't have. I only had the palpitations, and that was it. So I was in that hospital, and then what happened was he did that. I was set to go home. Couldn't go home because I was having all these palpitations going on and on and on, and they registered really bad on the monitor. I had the Holter monitor on, or the telemetry as they call it, in the hospital. had it on. So, long story short is I did not get out of that hospital until this past Monday. This past Monday, they put me in. I had to go to a rehab, a cardiac rehab. Well, I had to pick a place to go, and I chose a place closer to my husband's job, which would make it easier for him to see me. Okay, first night there, I was not given any water or a snack or anything. I get in there, nothing. Okay, next day comes, morning comes, I wake up, there's somebody else's food tray on my table. I'm looking at it like, so this person does not like coffee, tea, or fish. That's not me. I like both. And I look at the name, not me. Then they had me listed at 48 inches tall. I'm taller than 48 inches tall. I'm short, but I'm not that short. Okay, scratch that out. Then they started giving me the wrong meds, and I had to stop them. I asked them, what are you giving me? They said, well, we do this with all our patients. I said, I want to know what you're giving me. Tell me, please, what you are giving me. Well, this is blah, blah, blah. No, I want to see you come and draw it out of the vial. It was insulin. So, and get insulin from them. They didn't give me my food until 2 hours later. This is fast-acting insulin on my blood sugar. Excuse me, guys. At the time they gave me the insulin was 139. It was low by the time they got to me, which was about half an hour before the dinner was supposed to be served. So I was just so frustrated, and I said, I'm going home. I'd only been there one day. They gave me crackers, and the dinner tray came, and there was ice cream on there. I don't normally eat ice cream like that. I ate it because I was hungry. I ate all the crackers and the ice cream. I said, that must be my dinner, for sure. So, yeah, I checked myself out against medical advice. I came home. I've had people telling me, you're going to fail at therapy. You're not going to be able to do it. Well, you know what? I am doing it. I have steps in the house outside and inside here that I have to go up several times a day. So, if I was failing, I would not be able to get up those stairs. But so now I am officially adding another doctor to my team of doctors, which is a cardiologist. But I also have to go back to my gastroenterologist and tell them everything that you were looking for obviously wasn't that, because I had heart problems and not stomach problems. Even though I did have indigestion, that still is a sign in a lot of people of heart problems, but it's so indistinguishable, especially over a lot of women. You never know what it's going to be. But while I was in the hospital, they had such a hard time getting an IV in me. I don't know if you can see it on that part of my arm. They tried there. They have it here. They have one here. They had one here. And then they were looking at me, digging at my arm. I said, they're going to go for a PICC line. And I told them, you are not going for a PICC line. You pick a hand, any hand. No way. I'm not getting a PICC line unless I absolutely have to have one. And I didn't really need it anyway. I only had the IV in for, I think, 3 more days after that. So, and here we are. So, guys, I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things. It's been very, very difficult. This has been a long, long road. I mean, the last 4 or 5 months, it's gone down progressively worse. But now I have that taken care of. I'm not so out of breath. I am out of breath every now and then, but not as much as I used to be. So, with that in mind, please, if you can, keep me in your thoughts and your prayers so that I get this recovery good. I'm on 3 more medications right now, and a 4th is going to be added next week for cardiac care. I don't know what this doctor has in mind with me, but once he did took care of the blockage and did the angioplasty and put the stent in, my blood pressure normalized completely. It was 100 over 56, which is low for my age, and I was on blood pressure medication, which I not really need. So he took me off that because he wants to give another heart medication that lowers blood pressure as well. Can't be on both of those at the same time. And a couple of times my blood pressure was 90 over 56, which is really low. They were getting a little worried. So they gave me a little salt to eat, and it brought it up just a smidge, but enough. But he wants to see it up in like the 140s. Okay. And I'm like, good luck. My PCP is not going to be happy about that one. But it is what it is. Okay, guys, so take care. Let me know what you think about my adventures, because these adventures have been rough. That's why I did not want to do any videos during this time. I did not want to do any videos in the hospital. I did post some pictures on Instagram. If you follow me there, I have some up there, so you can check them out. If not, I'll leave my Instagram below. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully really, really soon. You know, get a little tour of the house going and where we're living now. Okay, guys? Take care. Bye-bye.